Hello everyone and welcome back. I am Duke Silver. Today we are playing Beauty, but before we get into that, I just want to let everyone know that in about a half an hour from this upload, I am doing a sponsored stream over on Twitch. I'm playing Star Trek Fleet Command, and we're going to be unlocking the second ship. And yeah, I would very much appreciate it if you would come over there and hang out and maybe download the game and get the second ship. That would greatly go a long way to supporting me and my content, and yeah. Anyways, let's get into the game. I'll have more details on the sponsored stream at the end of the video. But yeah, so we start off with Beauty. We took a pair of Black Cats because I think Black Cat is just like one of the more premium 2-drops as Beauty. There's just so many different ways to kind of abuse. I guess I shouldn't say abuse, but like there's just so many synergies with having extra characters and not worrying about alignment whatsoever. So we're gonna pick up a Mim and a Princess White here on a 3.0 shop. Princess White is fine just because the Doubly is one of the better characters you can get for Beauty on level 3. And yeah, you can see our board is pretty good there. We managed to take down a Queen of Hearts and get some pig gold. So off to a pretty good start. We got our own Queen of Hearts here, which is fantastic. We did lock the shop last turn. It was just kind of at the last second. I decided the Lonely Prince was enough. The rate was good enough for the stats to be worth taking there. And then we take a roll there, and we get to a shop with a couple of Minotaurs, which is going to enhance our whole board and give us a level 2 treasure. And there's a lot of great level 2 treasures for Beauty. There's 2 different power orbs, and yeah, obviously your regular kind of level 2 treasure all stars. We're going to pick up a stag here. We don't have a ton of level 3 characters on 3.2 here, but our board is still pretty powerful, I'd say. Alright. We fortunately get some stats onto the Queen of Hearts before that Falling Stars goes off. If it had gone off first, then we would have been in trouble there, but we managed to get out of that fight with a tie, even with a pretty strong Trophy Hunter board there. Here I'm looking at Cindy. I think it's fine to take Cinderella here. Like eventually we're gonna get the treasure anyhow, and like I said, level 2 treasures on Beauty are generally even a little bit better than normal. And then we find a Feasting Dragon, and with a Mim to support it and getting extra attack from the Minotaur, I think it's a pretty good pickup here. We spend our last gold to take a roll here. But yeah, we're gonna hope to get a Feasting Dragon Slay at least, and we get one. Definitely not getting another one. We would need to have put it in slot 5 if we were going to try and get multiples, I think, there. I mean, that's the dream anyways, is just to get as many Feasting Slays as you can. And speaking of as many Feasting Slays as you can, we are gifted with a pair of more Feasting Dragons. So we have an upgraded Feasty here on 4.1, which is fantastic. And here, honestly, most times I would just jam Forking Rod, but I think Gloves of Thieving is so much better on Beauty than on other heroes that we gotta take the gloves here. Like Beauty is just like so not picky about what units you get that I think the value of it just goes way up. We did put our Feasting Dragon in slot 5, hoping to get multiple Feasting Slays. Unfortunately, we only get one, but I mean we still do get one, and it's an upgraded, so it's +2/+2 to our shop. And hey, look at that. We get another Feasting Dragon gifted to us in our shop here. So we're definitely going to snap that up. And hey, wouldn't you know it, another one. So we've got 5 Feasting Dragons now. And we stole a pretty decently sized Chupa last turn, so we're gonna play the Chupa as well. And there's another Chupa in the shop, which is pretty decently sized as well, thanks to our Feasty Slays. So we're just gonna have a full house of 3 Feasties and 2 Chupas on this board. See how many Slays we can get, and we get quite a few. I'm pretty sure we got all our Feasty Slays there. So that's huge, absolutely enormous amount of stats to our shop now. As you can see, that Doubly is already a 2218, just by itself. We don't even have the Princess White anymore. We did get a Lancelot for free, which is kind of a little bit unfortunate because it doesn't get the shop buffs, so this Lancelot is much smaller than the rest of our things in the shop, so we're probably not even going to play it. I did kind of, I put it on the board just to see like how big it was, but I just don't think it's worth it. Everything else is so much bigger, and I'd rather just prioritize the Feasty Slays. Speaking of, we got another one with that Baba Yaga behind it. Picking up that Baba Yaga with a ton of stats is also incredibly good. Unfortunately, we're too strong to get to our other Feasty attacks. So we're suffering from success a little bit there. Okay, so we pick up an enormous Friendly Spirit. It's just so many stats, it's way too hard to pass up there. There's also a Polywoggle, which I think I am going to take. It's a 13-13. If we can triple that and get like a 30 plus Polywoggle, golden Polywoggle, then that's going to go a really, really long way to getting us a huge power spike for a golden 6. But we find another Feasty here, so that kind of throws a wrench in my poly plan here. And we have just enough gold that we are able to sell 3 things and combine this Feasting Dragon. And yeah, we're gonna do just that. We're gonna get out of the Chupa pair because we don't really care about it that much. We're prioritizing Feasty Slays, so we get a second golden one, and yeah, we're about to feast upon this board for sure. We get Slays with both of them backed up by Baba, so just an absolutely absurd amount of stats going to be in our shop next turn. These Wombats also handle the remaining characters on the opponent's side pretty easily. And yeah, we're going to pick up a Time Flies. It does kind of mess up our Slay a little bit. We probably won't take multiples, but I mean, a 25-22 free unit, that's just like an extra body that on your board. It's like having an 8th character. It's just like, I think it's just a little bit too good to pass up. Alright, we managed to deny that first Slay, but this Trophy Hunter is really, really well set up with their monster books here, with a golden one and 2 unupgraded ones and 2 Baba Yagas. Unfortunately, we lose one of our Babas, but we get the second Feasty Slay with the Baba, with one of the Baba supports at least, and we get a little puff value just in case, you know. I mean, like it could matter if we get World Tree at some point. Alright, we're on level 6 now, though. So now we basically just want to find good boys. We just really want to just get some enormous good boys and triple them and just get all those sweet good boy stats. And we're going to triple this Wombats, which is going to be a 60-60 because of all those shop stats combining. And it's between Ambrosia and Hand of Midas here. I think we're going to go with Hand of Midas because, I mean, as soon as we find one good boy, getting a golden good boy that has all those shop stats is going to be huge. Remember, we do still have Gloves of Thieving, so we just stole a good boy from the Big Bad Wolf here, and yeah, the Wombats summoned an enormous Tweedledee, which summoned an enormous Tweedledum, and yeah, just like that very fortunate sequence of summons allows us to win the combat through those good boys that grandmother had there. So that's incredibly fortunate. Alright, there's Ambrosia, and we're going to take Ambrosia as well. And yeah, we've got this golden good boy already. Now we just need to find a good boy for our Hand of Midas here. Hopefully. The Reckless Wager, which we are going to take, because I mean, we are extraordinarily powerful, and also we have a ghost fight. So that's almost a free 3 gold for us. Unfortunately, we don't find a good boy, not even to lock here. All right, we missed that Feasting Slay, unfortunately, but we get the second one. So we're still stacking up stats onto our shop while we're in the good boy waiting room. Hey, we get the second Feasting Slay. Or sorry, yeah, we got both our Feasting Slays there. Only one of them was supported by Baba though. Alright, and I guess that's not another TLK, that's our first TLK, and we're going to TLK this giant Lance here, which is going to turn into a giant Ashwood, which is just a big character on board. I think it's a little bit better than an unupgraded Feasting, or Friendly Spirit, sorry. There is another Lady of the Lake there, which we definitely could have taken, but I decided to just keep rolling. Like with the Hand of Midas, like there's always the temptation to kind of settle, but we decided to stick to our guns here and just keep searching for the good boy. Although having a more like absurd, a very very large good range characters is also quite strong. The lobby's coming down. It looks like yeah, we're coming up against the grandmother again, who had, I believe, was it 2 golden good boys, or was it a golden good boy and a regular good boy? Either way, they had a ton of stats, multiple good boys that we stole. We stole one of, and yeah, we're looking forward to stealing another one here. We get a green knight when we TLK a Robin Hood. Not exactly the greatest here, and yeah, they've got 2 golden good boys, 2 regular good boys, and their Phoenix Feather popped off with their golden good boy. But we stole another golden good boy, so while they are definitely going to win this fight with that absurdly large backline there, range characters in the thousands, I think we have the advantage long term with our gloves, as every time we fight them, we're just gonna keep stealing golden good boys. So yeah, now we've got 3 golden good boys, and yeah, we're gonna go for a copycat here. I mean, Beauty plays Copy Boy probably better than any other hero, just naturally, because like we don't need to worry about Crown of Atlas or anything. And yeah, and then we take 1 roll. We find a knighthood. We do have to sell our entire bench, which means losing our time flies and our potential Lady of the Lake triple. But I just don't think that's that big a deal. So we're just gonna fire it off. We're gonna sell our whole bench. We're gonna knighthood this copycat, and that's just gonna be an absurd amount of stats. We get the first attack. And yeah, our front line is far too large for this trophy hunter to ever slay at this point. We've got some absurdly large good boys just denying slays, and even if one of them does die, the rest of our board just gets a monumental amount of stats. But unfortunately for them, they're not able to take out even one of our good boys. We get a second copycat attack there, and yeah, win that fight with a very very wide margin. Okay, there's an Echo Wood, which we would love to get. We can't quite sell for it. We're just 1 gold short, so we're just gonna lock, just in case somehow there's a tie. I mean, we saw they had a ton of good boys last time. They've got 3 golden good boys now. We have 3 golden good boys as well, but our copycat allows us to just get more out of our good boys here. I mean, they do have Phoenix Feather for their good boy, which does end up being a lot of stats, but also, I mean, we cast a Pigomorph, of course, taking out one of the range characters. And yeah, we end up with a 5830/6078 statted Polywoggle out of our Wombats. So, but yeah, so this game was a ton of fun. Please let me know if you enjoyed it or were educated by it in any way. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leaving a like lets YouTube know that it should recommend my content to other people, and I would very much appreciate that. And also, yeah, I'm doing a sponsored stream. Roughly 15 minutes from now, if you started watching right as this upload went up. I'm going to be playing Star Trek Fleet Command. We're going to be playing that for roughly 2 hours. And yeah, if you could come over there and download the game from my Twitch panel and through my sort of affiliate link that's attached to that, then and unlock the second ship, then you'll be able to help me help my content monetarily without having to spend any money, which is kind of nice. But yeah, I get basically for every 4 people that I can convince to play the game for like roughly an hour. That's how long it takes to unlock the second ship. Then yeah, they're gonna give me a little bit of a kickback for each group of 4. So again, that would go a very very long way to helping me and my content, and I would appreciate it greatly. But yeah, with all that being said, I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow.